Alrighty, guys. So, today, as I've really wanted to make for a while, I'm going to be reacting and analyzing my 1534 sub 16 speedrun in peak. It's almost insulting to call this run sub 16 because it was almost sub 1530, like very close to it. So, it has been more than 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks actually. It's been 19 days. Um, I'm pretty happy with this run. I go pretty crazy. My reaction is pretty crazy in this run. I'm talking a lot in this run. I have my mic on. I did this live. Um, if you want to watch that reaction, go watch this video. But I'm gonna be playing the audio pretty quiet, just so there's at least a little something. But yeah. So let's get into this. And to preface, I was grinding for sub 16 for a while. I had gotten here, let's see. Let's check out my channel real quick. Okay. So, yeah, I got a 1645, a 1652, and I was grinding really hard after this point. And then I got a 1640 after my 1645, which was sad. Like, it was my first three chain kill in like such a long time, and the run was just terrible. And I only PB'd by 5 seconds when, with my grinding, it should have been a lot more. But in between that, I got a sub six tropics, which was awesome. Then we got uh, trios world record, duos world record. Guater and I got duo world record. And then Guater, Nixer, and I got trios world record. Or at least I think Nixer's in here. Wait, actually, let's look. This is my video. I can do whatever I want. Let's see. Let's see who's here. Wait, I can just check leaderboard. It doesn't matter. Trio. Yeah, it's with Nixer. And then we also got the squad world record. So I was playing a lot and just kind of getting in the groove of it. And then after then I got a sub 10 Alpine, which is awesome. And then I got some more sub 6 Tropics. Um, and then I got a 1613, and then I got Shore PB by 3 seconds, which was awesome. And then during this time, this past month was probably pretty tough. 2 months, let's just say 2 months, because this was the time where I was going from sub 17, which is already pretty optimized. Like, let's be real here. Sub 17 is pretty optimized. But past that is where it starts to get really tough and seconds really start to matter. But yeah, and during this time, I was faster than Guatermelon for a decent chunk of time, and I still am. But this was like the first time that I was actually faster than him. So we had a little feud going on. And then soon after that, we got Brent, who started running again, and I watched his time because his was very close to me. I was actually 1 second faster than him, which was funny. And I just kind of wanted to do a little comparison and see what it was, because like 1613 versus 1614. And then I got some more low 16 runs, like I got a 1621. I got a few 1630s. I think I got a 1617 as well. And at this time, I was kind of just crafting. I was just playing the game, really grinding. Like, I kind of just want to give some of my mentality to this, because, like, this was the time where it's like, once I got 1613 and I still had momentum to play, I'm like, all right, this is big. This is like a big deal. Like, okay, this is actually going to be happening soon, and I just need to start playing for consistency, and that's what's pretty tough. Um, but yeah, so I was really practicing my click lunges and working on consistency. And anyway, let's get into it. Um, this was kind of a tough, like, let's be real here. This was kind of a tough.
Fucking stove.
Yeah, I was kind of upset. You know, this was. I was
I got
grinding a bit,
nothing.
a lot,
Absolutely nothing
and
out of those three
I was
alpha
pretty
lunges.
displeased
Those
with
are like
how
the
things were
best lunges in
going.
the game, and I got
Like,
nothing. Yeah.
like loot wise and also climbing wise, because like there were times during this, like 3 or 4 times specifically, where I'd get 5 item shores. So I'd get lollipop, lollipop, energy, energy chain, or something very close to that, and then I would be like
Yeah,
7 seconds slow in shore, which is a run
bro.
killer for me. Like it's a motivation killer. So yep, we
Energy
got
drink. Holy
energy
shit.
drink. And then here, let's actually look what was in this second luggage. So we got energy drink here, and then nothing. Trail mix. Accidentally grabbed that
Yeah.
first aid kit, which was stupid. Put the trail mix in the bag.
Holy
Then we get lolly energy here. Classic.
energy.
I actually only saw the lollipop at first. I started doing this thing where I just walk straight forward. I hold W. Usually I press A, or I turn my camera a little bit to see to grab both items. But I was like really just kind of going for it. And this is awesome. My foot covered up what that was, but then I saw the energy drink, so I wasted a
Energy.
little bit of time. I'm like, shit, like I kind of wasted some time here. Well,
Okay,
might as well make
watch
this
this
worth
shit.
it. So then I do this, which is pretty fun. Like this is really fun, and this honestly set me up for a good pace because this sets me up 5 seconds ahead, or I think what it did was 4 seconds ahead, because I wasted like a second to
That's how I
grab
feel
it
about
and
this game
use
right
it.
now.
Yeah, and I said
That's how I feel about this game right now.
that's how I feel about this game right now, and that kind of was just a
I need to
setting
start
stone
grabbing
for
that
this
weapon
run.
safer.
So yeah, in between these two rocks, I'm at 47.5, a little past it, so like 46, 47.
Alright, we are five
Oh my
seconds ahead
gosh, I
now.
made the joke. So yeah, I was like 4 or 5 seconds ahead, like already this early into the run. So that just makes me feel good. Like it's kind of hilarious how like everyone who's criticized me, because I've been doing this for a while, like everyone who's criticized me for using an energy drink early on, uh, they used to be faster than me, and now they're not. So yeah, honestly, like that's just how it is, man. And all the people who never criticize me, so namely Mac and Frazier, um, who understand that time save is time save, they never criticize me for it. And yeah, I mean Frazier's the goat. I mean he's technically slower than me now. I'm technically faster than him, but like, come on, bro. He's like we're on the
Holy.
same level. I mean he's the goat, bro. He's the goat. So yeah, actually this trick. So I
Holy.
get another lollipop here, which is great. And I was actually practicing this trick. Oh god, this is gonna be a long video. We're only a minute, not even a minute and a half in, and I'm already at 7 minutes. So this might be a long video, but I've really wanted to make this video, and I will be pausing like my recording here and there a little bit, just to let you know. Pausing my OBS that I mean, so I can take a second. So I get another lollipop. So I have what? 3 items here. Technically 4, and I already used an energy drink. And I'm like, crap, well, I need to get rid of this energy drink as fast as possible because I need to be able to grab the orange crate. So then I do
Holy.
this. This trick right here, I was actually practicing a good bit in the case that it would happen. So I'm really, really glad that I practiced this, where you drop the backpack and do that. And then what's
Holy.
important with this is that you're fast and accurate enough so you don't get 15%ed here. See, that's pretty much the perfect amount of stamina. I could have done it with less. I could have done it a little faster, and that's fine. Here, I actually walk too far forward, but I'm playing it safe because I'm already ahead. You can actually save 1 second if you click lunge right about here
Thank you
instead,
so much for the
but I actually walk a little too far, and then my camera like points like that way.
dude,
So
I actually
that's
don't even need it.
I could save a
Okay,
second
I'm not
there.
even lying.
This tree's really good. This shore is like this shore has no mistakes, which is awesome. It still technically could be faster, but like, come on. Then I do this cool click lunge, which saves 1 second. Thanks, glaciers. My feet get caught up like here for some reason. Like I've never had this happen. But yeah, they kind of just get caught up there for like half a second or like 0.43 of a second. So I'm like, whatever. And then I just click lunge that. Get a chain, grab it really quickly, which is nice. I noticed my stamina tick there, so yep, great stam timing, great jump there. And then, so I have energy chain and 2 lollipops. Now, usually what you could do is you could chain energy up to this part and then lollipop, but I hate doing that. I absolutely hate doing that. And then also, energy drinks in tropics are always more valuable. Lollipops are more consistent, but you always want energy drinks, like for speed and like consistency. Like who gives a fuck? So like let's say in shore you get two lollipops and two energy drinks, you want to use the two lollipops in shore and then save the two for tropics. That's the fastest you can do because a two lollipop shore is really good. It's kind of awkward, but like when you do
It's
this
kind of
enough, you
right
learn how
in
to
that
do it. So
energy
a two
gap.
lollipop shore kind of goaded, and I definitely wanted to save my chain
But
for tropics.
freaking
And
balls
at
up.
this point, I'm like, crap. Well, I wish I had another energy drink, so I would have Glacier First Vine, with an energy drink secured and then a chain energy in tropics secured. And I didn't have that secured, but at this
Oh,
point I'm like,
dude.
I'll just get another energy drink. I'm just chilling. Like this is a good
Just get
run.
another one.
This is a good run. So yep, do that really well. I'm at 150 here, 151, and then I do this. You know, this is good. Click lunge that, land there, which is great. And then, you know, kind of just go over here, do the normal thing. My stam regen's right here. For whatever reason, I almost missed this jump, and I know why. It's because my first click is a little awkward. I should be aiming my mouse a little lower, I think. Oh wait, no, it's fine. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Almost missed
I
that.
think my second click was a little lower. Kind of got caught up with my lollipop there, which was stupid, but I mean, I did the fast grab, which I haven't been doing as much.
Ooh,
Usually I actually jump here, which wastes 1 second. So yeah, I kind of stumble up here. That's my fault. I could do it way better. Well, could. Can and will. So then I just get up here. I'm up here. Let's actually take a
almost
look.
missed it.
I'm up at this spot. I like to look at my time at this spot. So yeah,
Ooh,
205 here, high
almost.
205, and that's good. And then we just go up here. Typical stuff, nothing crazy. I mean, this is just level 13 shore. I get up here pretty well. Lunge, lunge, bam. And so what I actually started doing in between my low 16 runs and this run, I actually had a few runs fail because I like die of stamina because I had too much sleepiness and kiln. So basically what I was doing is I was like, okay, so to prevent that from happening ever again, like I need to start checking statue. I stopped checking statue because I kept getting bugle. Bugle of friendship is useless, dude. It's freaking useless in this version. They actually removed it in the next patch, like 1.7. So yeah, this is the last version of the game you can get Bugle of Friendship in solo, which is a completely useless item. All the other items are really good. Like they're at least useful. Cure All is good for the sleepiness. Pandora's Lunchbox is good. Fairy Lantern is good. I practiced with those items before doing this, so I put those back in my rotation. And after like it's only like a 1.8 second, like 2 second time loss to check statue. But the thing is, you could get something good. You could get anti-rope cannon, anti-rope spool. Those are nice. Anti-rope spool is pretty nice, especially. But we'll see what I get. Because worst case scenario from the statue, I get a bugle and I waste 2 seconds.
Yeah, give me a bugle. I fucking dare you.
Yep, get a fucking bugle. And at this point, I'm just like, dude, I don't even care. Like this run's good. I get a lantern, nothing there. It would have been nice if I got something there, but like whatever, like a rope cannon. But and then I get like a 247 shore. Well, 249 if you time it this way, but I time it with fog wall. So yeah, really fast shore, sub 250 shore, and then pretty decent stuff. I take the slow vine here, and I'm like,
Slow vine
dude,
today.
the two ego blows back to back. So I take the slow vine. There's a you can, dude. If you're watching this video, you should know how this works. But if you press E twice on a vine, so you press E once, and then very soon after you press again, you slide really fast. That's a trick that Guater found, which is crazy. And I took the slow vine, which is like a half-second time loss or something. So I've already lost like 2.5 seconds for literally no reason.
Awesome.
And then at this point, I'm like, crap. So I have an energy drink and food for first vine, and then I have a chain. It's like I could take the vine normally and still have a decent enough pace where it's like not a problem. And then I'm just thinking like, shit, do I use the energy drink first and then bank on getting a second energy drink or second item in the next in the luggage up at the top here? So I'm just thinking like I even say it out loud like, should I
Should we
high
high
roll?
roll, guys?
Do I high roll, guys? And then I get an energy drink, which is just perfect. This is like perfect. I'm like
Oh my
pumped.
god.
I'm pumped. I'm on a great pace. I have everything lined up that I need for tropics. I have all the items I need for tropics. Now, I have three more luggages in tropics to check. And yeah, like this is great. If my next luggage has an item, I would be so pumped. Which, spoiler alert, I do. So I play this safe. You can actually jump on this bush here and then double tap grab this little ledge here, but I stopped doing that for consistency. I just let my stam regen here and it's fine. I just click lunge it. I kind of do this a little bit slowly. I wait for too much stamina, but actually it ends up working out. No, I did that for a reason. So, get some finesse through the terrain, good click lunges. It's raining. I have one energy and a food, and I haven't at this point I wasn't very confident in doing one energy food in the rain or energy one small food in the rain. I'm like, shit. If I had airline food, I wouldn't really care. But like one food, I'm like, crap, it's raining. This is bad. I need to play this safe. So I'm like carefully playing. And then right as I get on the vine, the rain clears up. I'm like, holy crap, this is good. So I do this. This trick's pretty hard, but it's really good if you can do it. It saves so much time for free. And then actually here, I get the scenario where I don't even use my stam. So I'm like, oh, this is great. So then I can just click lunge onto here quicker. Also, small thing, you can go on this side. I don't like doing that. That's just a me thing. That's just a me thing. This is how I learned how to do it. You avoid this. I just don't like going the other side. Going the other side is faster. I don't know how much faster. But yeah, and here what's interesting is I wait for enough stamina, and I do get, like, this is kind of 15%ed, but not really because it's not 15%. So sometimes the game just is weird. Sometimes the game's just weird, but I don't think I actually have enough stamina because I spent a decent amount of time running here where I won't have a sliver of stamina. But I know this because I have bonus stamina. I get just enough stamina to just run forward, and yeah. So then I can just click lunge that and do that. And then I'm up here at 354 and a half, which is like that's my fastest pace ever. That's like perfect. Well, not perfect. I don't want to say perfect, but that's really good. I'll say perfect later in the run. And then I get kind of the slow tick here. So my stamina ticks there. I should have let it regenerate there, but then I have like a 1 second wait ish. And then here I don't zero stam lunge. I just like normal lunge, which is annoying. Or last chance lunge. It says zero stam lunge. You lunge with zero stamina. That's what I call it. And then I get an energy drink here. I'm like,
Um.
that's
Bruh.
awesome. Energy drink here is great. And then I wait for just enough stamina, which is awesome. It gives me like there are enough points in the even though this run is really fast, like there are enough points in the run where I'm like, all right, great. I can catch my breath. So I actually wait for a good amount of stamina here. And see, when you have a full, at least a little stamina left in your tank, your stamina will regenerate a lot faster as opposed to if it's empty and it ticks. It's like a 2 second cooldown. So I can just shoot this and then I have just enough stamina and I'm like, we're going on this chain. We are going. Like I aim this beautifully. I miss aim at the start, which is kind of a little sucky, but I'm like on it, dude. And then obviously the goal is like when here, where did I use my energy drink? Yeah. So you can use your energy drink. Oh my god, I'm running out of breath. I should say I've been sick the past few days, but I really wanted to make this video, so that's why I'm having to pause and catch my breath
Right.
and stuff. It's stupid. But yeah, you could drink your energy drink down there, but I like to get on the vine and then drink my energy drink right after. So, yeah, we get up here, shoot my chain. I still aim it well. The goal is to have your energy drink active all the way until you're up at the top. If you can do that, you've done this trick well. There's also a thing you can do that's actually I think better. You can actually go right here, like you can step on this rock and still shoot the chain, and it can still reach. And I think that's better, so you don't have like you don't waste 1 second climbing that rock. So I mean, I really like learning these 1 second time saves, and I did like it's nice knowing that there's still optimizations you can do. But yeah, you go up here, and I still have my energy drink, and it runs out right as I get to the top. I'm like, oh, that's perfect. And then my stam timing lines up here. My feet get caught again. I don't know why that's happened twice in this run. Like, that's a very unusual thing to happen. So anyway, Then I get my stamp timing. Boom, boom, boom. And then I'm thinking like I technically have enough stamina to do the 3 lunges here because 1, 2, 3, and then you go up here and then I'm just like, wait, I have an energy drink. I'm just gonna use this. Like, why would I not? Like, I don't know. This is kind of a weird decision for me to make, but I'm like, well, it would be harder for me to time, and I just want a good pace. And like, I don't know, man. I've been kind of crazy with the energy drinks in this run, like the first whatever. But so I just use it here, which I never do. I never use an energy drink here. But like, look, I do it. Like that's a like bro, that's so good. Like that, I'm surprised that worked as good as it did, but it was all me. And then I get a rope cannon here, which is perfect. Like you want that for set wall, the set rope spot. Like that's a really good alpine time save. So anyway, and then I get 15%ed here,
I
which
got
sucks. Because I was like surprised that I got a rope. I got
I
15%ed
got
here,
15%.
but I got like the faster regen, fast-ish regen, like medium fast regen.
Mid.
So I'm like
Okay.
whatever. And then I click lunge that, which is nice. And then I'm here at 455, 456. I'm like holy shit, like this is gonna be a crazy pace. But it hasn't really set in yet.
I'm gonna be mad if that is gonna do what I think it just did.
And then here, it's kind of I accidentally grabbed the wall there, which is dumb. And then like this kind of just screwed me up. I don't think I've ever grabbed like I rarely grab this wall, but this spot's really tough, so it's understandable why I'd mess it up under a fast pace or nerves or something. Like it obviously can't always be perfect. I'm only human. And then I make it up, and then my stamina ticks. I'm like shit. So then I lunge again,
It might have just.
and then I'm just like crap. This might have just screwed up because I was like, wait, am I on sub 545 pace? Like for tropics, because if I am, that's crazy. And then I'm just thinking like,
I
oh
felt like
crap, I
in that
messed it
game.
up. But I don't realize how fast I am until I light the campfire, and then I have a
Bro,
cray cray
Flamer, my
reaction.
tech saves only 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, and what's funny is Flamer in my chat. If you have I found a thing that saves 2 seconds with an energy and chain that skips all of first fine, but which is really cool. It's a cool discovery, but it actually doesn't save that much time, which is sad. It only saves 2 seconds. I thought it was gonna save a lot more, like 10 seconds or something crazy, like a really nice tropics chain, but eh, I did find something.
It's so bad.
And then I'm looking at the time. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? This is crazy.
Time?
And then I get a heat pack here, which is great. Like food and heat pack here, like honestly, that mogs.
Pace?
Uh,
What?
also,
Um,
I didn't grab the heat
time?
pack. Like I didn't even care.
Pace? What? What?
I was
Oh
like, we're
my
going. So I got a 539 tropics, and if you
god.
time it different, a 541. But regardless, sub 545 for me, sub
That could
540,
have been.
which is crazy. And I
What?
say for me because like
God. What?
I don't use life split, but like I
What?
count my splits as
Oh,
when the game lags and the fog wall disappears, which is right here. And that's just how I've done it. Which makes sense because that's the second you get into a new biome. But I don't know
my
why a
god.
lot of people they split when they see this text, which is kind of weird. So I don't know.
That could have been.
And I'm just like
What?
freaking out here.
Uh, 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 uh. What?
I'm just shocked.
What?
Like that's such a fast pace. Like my previous Tropics PB was a 552, and then I got a 539, which is 13 seconds faster, which is ridiculous. That's insane. And this is the fastest Tropics in level 13 that anyone has submitted for a full run, which is
What?
great. So I have the fastest level 13 Tropics time on the leaderboard,
Huh?
which is awesome. I'm proud of that.
And I have rope?
And then I'm like, I'm about to freeze to death.
Excuse
I'm like,
me?
shit, like this is bad. Like, am I gonna die? And I'm like, okay, I have just
What?
enough. So I have food, and like at this point, I'm just like playing the game. Like I'm barely even. I'm just like, I'm just trying to reel it in. So I'm
What
like, all
the
right, eat my
fuck?
food. Do my lunges. I play it very safe
Excuse
there.
me?
You could do it a little faster. I get kind of crap, but that's not that bad. Sports drink food there, not that bad. Like, not
Am I reading that
amazing, but
time right?
like, that's really good.
Even with those
Like a
fucking.
sports drink especially.
What the fuck?
So yeah.
Did
And
I
then I'm
just
just like
get?
shocked. Like
Did I
I
just?
I was thinking at this point, I'm like, did I do something wrong? Did I start my timer wrong or something? I'm like, wait, no.
Did
Like,
I just get a 539
yeah.
tropics? Um.
So I do my lunges. I'm like,
Wait.
oh shit, I'm
What?
by the tree. I'm like freaking out. I almost missed tree because I,
Wait.
this
What?
happened again in this run where my first click on the click lunge is good, but I forget to look up as much as I could, and then I near miss. At least I know how. So I almost
Almost
missed
missed
tree.
tree.
I actually midair
Same.
stam regen, so my stamina doesn't tick,
I almost missed
which is
tree.
awesome. So I can still do this, which is really
And
clean.
I have rope. Holy shit.
That zero stam grab, courtesy of Guater, is really nice. You technically don't need to grab there, but it's nice to grab there. Click lunge. Just climbing, dude. And at this point, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna climb up. And I'm like, shit, I have rope. So I have way more stamina than I usually have. But it actually works out. I'm like, wait, that's a
That's
superior,
a
like,
perfectly fine.
yeah, that's good. That was
Level.
good. I don't need to explain why that's good. I also know that I can shoot this rope better, but this is just where I shoot it. This is just where it's comfortable and the most consistent. You can shoot it a little down and a little to the side, where you can just run and jump and grab the rope and then one lunge at the end. But that's not comfortable for me. Like I played around with it, and this spot was just the most comfortable. So you climb a little bit, have a little bit of security, and then you do one
I
lunge. I
almost
almost
fell.
missed that,
I
and
I had near seven.
I'm up here 728.
I
Well,
almost
in the run,
fell.
I say
I'm
727
at
because
here
that's what I saw. I'm like, what the fuck?
727.
It's crazy.
Um.
I almost missed this jump,
What?
and then I'm just like, this is crazy pace. I don't really know
What?
what's happening with this run. So that
Okay.
jump
Hold.
was easy. This next jump is pretty hard. If I mess it up, it's like it's tough. You technically there's an easier lineup for this jump if you go here, but like it sets me up a little
Hold on,
bad. So
guys.
anyway, boom,
Is this the
boom.
run? I need something good here. All right, orange crate. You have failed me every other time today. Now's your chance.
This orange crate was fucking me up today. I was getting like nothing from this alpine loot all of the runs today and like the past while. I'm like shit. And then I get an energy drink. So I have energy drink, sports drink. I'm like, dude, that's good. That's good.
That's all I need, dude.
So yeah, we're at the halfway point of the run. We're at halftime. I really like this part of the run because you're pretty much exactly halfway through the game, and you're just chilling, climbing, getting loot. That's what I like about it. And this loot can determine a lot. It determines a lot.
I
So
just
this whole part of the game is just climbing some easy-ish stuff. You know, pretty easy, nothing crazy. All the way through Caldera, and then you get loot for killing. Like this whole part of the run, we are prepping for killing. Like Alpine's great because you only need two items, really. You need a rope cannon and an energy drink and a food, optional, and then like that's that. Then you're
just
golden.
got a 539 tropics.
So yep, I'm just climbing, and I'm just like still freaking out about tropics. I'm like, what the hell, dude? That's crazy.
Oh
And then
my
I get this loot. I'm like,
god.
that's good. I inventory that really well. I could comment about my stamina here, but like, I usually don't even have that much stamina here, and usually it just ticks here and it regens right here. So, yeah, I have plenty of time to put my chain in my backpack. I do that weird double lunge thing, and I do this, rope spool, nothing.
All right.
And then I remember Mac was telling me how you can drink your energy drink way earlier than you'd want to,
Is this
usually.
open?
So, yeah, I just like run up here, I just drink it. Yep, thank you, Mac, for telling me about that, like pointing it out. I do this, I do this. And you know what's funny? I midair stam regen here. So the thing is, midair stam regen is one of those things in this game where it's like, it's sort of luck, but it's also not really. Like, we don't know how it works, but we kind of do. And I'm talking Glacier's, Fraser, and I. Fraser, zero, midair stam regens this part. And I historically have not known how to do it. And I just click lunge at this section, and then that wastes like 1 to 2 seconds, like 1 to 3 seconds, I'd say. The reason why you want a midair stam regen here is because when you're at this part, you have your bonus stam, and then you use your bonus stam up here, and then you have to wait for stamina at the next section. If you can mid-air stam regen, which is your stamina bar regens because there's a long pathway, you can regenerate your stamina bar in mid-air by whenever your feet you start regenerating stamina right before you jump, and you're in midair, and your stamina is not ticking. It's a weird game mechanic. It's not really understood that well, but you can do it. And that's like one of those elusive things where I'm like, I don't know how to do that, bro, but it's like actually swag. You just have to have finesse and aura in this section. And then look, I midair stam regen. But the thing is, I click lunge this. So I lose my extra stam. I lose all my stamina. But if I just press shift and only shift, I would have had this extra bar. And I would have saved like a second or two. Which is just crazy watching this run. I actually texted Frazier. I was like, hey, by the way, in my PB, I totally midair stam regen and just didn't use it. And he actually said, I saw that too, but I didn't want to tell you because I thought I was going to be annoying. I'm like, bro, you good, bro. Like, I didn't even notice that. I would have never known if I didn't really look. So yeah, now I have to wait 1 second for stamina here,
I
like
got
1.5 seconds.
856 here?
I'm like 856 here, that's crazy. And then I let my
That's
stamina tick
insane.
there, which
What
is
is this
eh.
run? Okay,
I'm like
okay.
freaking out. I'm like, I gotta roll it in.
Let's keep it going, dude. Nah, Flamer, don't.
And like, dude, I'm so early here, it's like the rocks are still orange
We
and
aren't.
shit.
We're only halfway through. Well, 2/3 of the way through.
Or like a little more
It's
than
not over.
halfway through the
Dude,
run.
the sun hasn't even risen in this game. It's like
We're
orange.
going to the last chunk of the run, Caldera
Okay,
killing. I get nothing
close,
there.
close enough.
I grabbed the marshmallow for some reason, just 'cause I wanna.
That's a sub 930. Am I reading this?
Yeah, so I PB in Alpine by more than 20 seconds, which is like ridiculous. And at this point, I'm just like, okay, this is just this is all I'm gonna get, sort of thing. But because usually, so I'll have my fastest paces, and then I'll have my like paces that I'll get in a run. So like fastest pace ever up until this time was a 9:58 Alpine, and I capped that by 23 seconds, which is like ridiculous. Like that's no accident. That's just ridiculous. Like 23 seconds in a run like this. Like that's a lot of time. Like that's a heavy chunk of time. I just think that's awesome that like this is my fastest pace ever by a long shot and I carry it all the way through the run. I don't just RNG fail.
That's
Like,
a sub
oops, there we
930.
go.
Am I reading this time right or something? That's a sub
Then I let my
930
stam regen
Alpine
here, which is
fail.
good.
Uh, if you could call it a fail. If I climbed perfectly and didn't mess
I'm
up.
just like, all right, we are going.
What in the hell? Okay, we need to hit this.
I do that, which is nice. This is where I'm like trying to reel it together, sort of thing. I stumble there a little
What
bit.
the hell is this run?
Usually, yeah, I kind of lunge weirdly there. I miss that grab. And then I'm just like, I recover. I recover pretty quickly. Like, let's watch that
Okay.
again. What the fuck was that? That's an insane recovery. Like, I
Couldn't
can't
see
even
my
lie.
shot, but I
That
think it's
that could have gone
almost.
horribly wrong, but somehow it went well. And
Yeah,
like, you know what's funny is
almost done.
this was literally just exploding, and it could have killed the run, but it just stops right at the right time, like the rain. I just think that's interesting. My stam
Yeah.
regen's here. I do this. So you can actually stay on this chain with
Yeah.
some careful mouse movement so your feet are out of the way. You can stay on this chain, but I've always just lunged here. Whatever. I don't have any bonus stamina anyway,
Zero
so.
stam, please.
And then boom, I lunge that really well. Zero stam lunge. I get
Okay.
trail mix
I'm
there.
gonna eat this trail mix.
That's a pretty shit luggage. I kind of Do that. This part of this this part of the terrain's hard. Yeah, another shit luggage, like terrible for you white crates. Like the last four luggages I've opened have just been like crap, pretty much, like nothing.
Imagine I just got an energy and used my chain launcher at the end.
So I have what chain here, and I don't know, probably something else. Oh, chain rope cannon. If I had a energy drink here, I so would have used a chain energy to get up here. And then I'm just like, I'm kind of barely missing cycle. And then I do this. And then I actually save my bonus stam
May
here,
I
which
have
is
sand
awesome.
diver?
And then that lets me go over here. I do the fast thing and I take damage, which actually kind of helps later in the run. Oh, dude, that's beautiful. Let's get a replay of that. Watch this. Oh, oh my god, that's so clean. Oh, dude, that was tight, but that was clean. And then actually, I was gonna go up here and do the thing, but then I remember Fraser. You can just jump here, jump here. Oh my god! Let's watch all of this again. Let's watch this whole thing again. Dude, this is peak. Absolute peak. You can't do better than this. You can do better than that right there, but like, come on, that's clean. Look at that, dude.
No way.
That's so good. So I'm up here 11:51, or sorry, 11:49 up here, which is my fastest. I don't think I've ever gotten sub 12. I think I got like 11:58 or something. I don't know if I've actually gotten sub 12 here. I've gotten 12 minutes exactly, but I don't know up until this point if I've gotten sub 12 before, which is what I was going
No
for.
way.
Nixer's got like 11:34 here or some shit. I get crap. And then this orange crate like decides a lot because it's like you could get two chains here or a lollipop chain. Chain energy. I get two first aid kits. I'm like, bruh,
Okay.
bruh, run's dead, run's
You're
dead.
killing me.
And then I'm like, I don't have anything. I need an energy drink or a lollipop. And then right at the last second, I get a lollipop. And then I'm like looking at this luggage. I'm like, shit, do I check this just to see? Like, I wonder what was in here, bro. Like, imagine there's a chain energy in there. Because checking this luggage wastes like 7 seconds or some shit. So then I'm looking at it. Nope. And then we just go. And then I'm just like, oh, this was nice. I'm like, I need my rope cannon right now. Yep, do that. That was pretty cool. And then we make the trek.
Not the bear,
We make the trek.
which is crazy. I've never done that before. So I have to eat this
So I'm just
lollipop
like
pretty
thinking of like, what the hell happened? Like, what's nice? This is kind of one of my favorite parts of the game where you just run in through this tunnel. It's definitely like when you eat a bunch of ribs and barbecue and then you eat a piece of white bread. You're like, ah, I feel fresh.
that before. So I have to eat this lollipop.
So it gave me a chance to collect my thoughts and realize like,
I could have done it
okay,
earlier,
I
but
barely have enough loot. I need to just play this very well and just do my thing.
I'm still at the mercy of this game, though.
I'm like, dude, I can't even complete this game unless this game blesses me. So like, I don't even know what's gonna happen. And that, when I realized that I'm still at the mercy of the game still, and then this run is probably just dead, that's when I like was able to get some confidence. And that's what really just made this run easy for me, where I'm like, okay, this run is so insane, like so unbelievably insane, like no way it finishes kind of deal. Like, no way I actually get enough items to just get, like, continue this insane pace. But,
The mercy of this game, though.
I do this lollipop kind of badly, but the thing is, bro, I get up there with one lunge, which is crazy. And then I do that, and then my stamina regenerates here. Like,
I'm
let's
still at
watch
the
that.
mercy of this game, though.
This is beautiful. One lunge. Bro. Bro, perfectly aim that, eat my food. I know what's going on. And then watch this. Bro. I'm up here at 13:26 and I'm just like, that is an insane pace. Like that's ridiculous. My previous fastest pace was like a 13:45 or something, and I'm like so fast.
Holy
And then
pace.
I'm like, all right, so I need some chains and energies here because I have uh, a chain and I think like food in my
Okay, I
bag
need
or
a chain
something.
energy ASAP.
I need something.
That's what
Nothing. And then here, oh, this luggage.
ASAP.
I have two luggages in this run that I get lollipop energy drink. And this luggage was just like a blessing. It was like, holy crap. I have first chain covered. I have second chain covered. All I need is one more chain or like some other insane loot like lollipop energy like I don't know what's going on, dude. So I'm like, this is perfect loot. I get a bunch of bonus stam. We
We are
go.
fucking going.
We are going. Actually, you know what's funny is sometimes you can get caught up on these chains, and for a second I thought that's what was happening because I grabbed kind of down here, but
We are
yeah, right here. It doesn't look like you're going
fucking
fast,
going.
but we're good.
I need another
So
chain.
here's the thing. Uh, you can.
I
I
need
never
another
learned how
chain.
to do this because I'm lame. You can lunge here, and you can grab this rock. I always just grab this rock. It wastes a little bit of time, but I don't know, bro. And then I go up here. Oh, perfectly lock on. It's like I
I
knew,
need another
dude.
chain.
Like, look at this. Bro, I like get up there. And then I open this luggage. Boom. Because the thing about this luggage is this little corner here is the first corner I check. And there was a chain there. And I'm like, holy shit, this run is sub 16. I just need to finish it. This is the run. This chain here was just, it felt so good. It's like I knew. Because you can get a chain here, here, here. But getting a chain here is just, ah, it's just so nice.
Another chain.
Like, I literally say out loud, I need another chain. I have two chances in a white crate, in white crates to get a chain.
I need another chain.
I say out loud, I need another chain.
Oh my
I
gosh.
get it.
Guys, this is the run.
And then look at this.
This is not a drill.
I fumble. And then I say, guys, this is the run. This is not a drill. I'm at this crazy pace. And then, yep, I lunge up here. I actually make the stamina timing to do this jump, but I'm like, crap, I need a second. So I do this shit, not taking any chances. That part of the run was interesting. It definitely was like, all right. So now I already have enough loot to finish the run. I have lollipop chain. That's all I need. I use a lollipop in that spot, but getting something else extra here, I get a chain. Chain and food. I'm like, this is literally all I needed. This is perfect. So
Guys, this is a run.
I shoot this chain horribly low. Usually, you're supposed to stand on top of the luggage here and shoot the chain so you can get a better angle. I don't know why the fuck I did
Guys,
this.
this is a run.
I shoot the chain really low. This is the best part of the run, by the way. This is it. You could die here, and I shot this chain terribly.
This
But
is
like, I don't know what was going through my head. It's almost like it just already felt real. It already felt like it was happening. And like, you might hear some of my reaction. I turned down the volume a bit just in general, like this whole run, but like
not a drill. This is the run, guys. Oh my god. Okay.
here, let's turn
Not a
that up.
drill. Guys, this is a run. This is not a drill. This is the run, guys. Oh my god. Okay.
And
All of my
then I realized like, oh shoot, I don't have stamina. And I am so egregiously low on this chain. This part of the rock, you could just fall off. I saw it happen to Brent. He failed sub 16 because he biffed it on this rock, and I failed a bunch of runs. Usually in the past, not recently. Maybe one recently, in according to this. But
Scout
watch
because
this.
I shot this low.
I have enough stamina for 3 lunges. I'm like, oh shoot, I need to make this up in 3 lunges, like, pronto. That
This.
that's textbook perfect. Th
Oh
this
my
is
god.
textbook
Okay.
perfect. This is
Keep
incredibly
all of my
good.
scout.
This is like this is I, I'm this part of the run is ridiculous.
Because I shot this low.
I don't know why I shot this chain so terribly, but it ended up being so worth it. Like as I was playing, I already felt like this run was real. And it happened. It felt like I was so secure and nothing bad could happen, when in reality a lot of bad things could have happened. But like I was just climbing at my absolute peak. And there was here, let's watch this and then I'll continue to talk. Boom. And then I see this. I'm like, shit. So, if you mess
Because
this
I
up,
shot this low.
so when you I could explain a lot. When you get off this chain, there's a chance you could take all of your stamina here and it would tick and you'd eat in this stamina and then that would be it. But I lunge once, I get to keep all this stamina. I lunge twice, I lunge again.
This is
Dude.
the fucking run. Shot this low.
Oh my gosh. Like, that was insane. That was ridiculous. Like, I barely even thought about it. I just did. So much of this run, I just did. I just went for it. I just climbed. It's like I was on autopilot. I was just performing. I wasn't thinking that hard. Because when you think hard about what you're doing and the mechanics that you're taking to get to this point, it's it halts you. You don't you're not in the mood, you're not in the groove. But this run was just pure flow state. Like
This is the
ridiculous run.
fucking run, guys. Woohoo!
And then here I line up my stamp timing and then
It's
I make sure to shoot this chain a lot better. And then I end with a
still not over
lollipop
yet.
and then I'm like it's not over yet, but this is the run. Like 1450 on last bridge? What the fuck? Like I'm used to being here at like 1515 or 1510 or 1507 and failing or some shit. And then I just climb the
Holy
chain.
shit.
I make sure I have plenty of stamina and yeah. Let's hear the end of this. I'll turn it down a little actually. Yep,
I
eat my
just have to do the
lollipop.
death lineup.
I just have to walk off the edge and that's it. And what's nice, because I took damage earlier, even if I mess up this death lineup a little bit, which sometimes happens and you don't take your full health bar of damage, I'm still good here. And I'm going to have a bunch of sleepiness, so I'm like, I just need to fall off.
It's over! It's over! Yes! Oh my god!
What a good reaction. And then watch this. My
Look
character
at my
glitches
timer,
out.
dude.
My
Look at my
timer doesn't even stop. I've never had this happen
timer.
before.
My game's glitching out. What the fuck is this? What's up, guys? Holy shit! Oh my god!
And at this point, I'm like second guessing myself. I'm like, did this really happen? I'm like, there's no way. This definitely happened. So I'm like, I need to stop my stream. I get this crazy glitch where you have these ghost people in your lobby with you that look like this. And I've heard of this glitch, but I didn't know why it happened. It's never happened to me.
1530.
I found out it's because you go into a newer version, you change your cosmetics like an outfit, and then you down patch, and then you don't change your outfit. I think that's how it works.
4, I think.
Yep.
My
That's
game's glitching
crazy.
out.
And then I'm like,
Oh, no way! Oh my god! What is happening to my game? That is it! Oh my god! I got it! I fucking got it! Okay, I need to stop streaming as soon as possible, and I need to end stream so this will save and not crash.
yeah, and and that's the run. You know, I I'm pretty happy with this one. That's a bit of an understatement. Well, this run is all I wanted. This is all I wanted. Not really, but this is everything I wanted to happen in a run. Like, this run had it all, man. This run had so much good to it. I just climbed at my absolute best. You know, yeah, there were a few mistakes that were kind of funny, but I made zero major mistakes except for that one in Kiln. But honestly, that 10-second time loss in Kiln towards the end didn't even feel like a mistake. It just felt like I need to catch my breath because this is ridiculous. And there were at least three times in the run where I played it a little slower and a little bit more carefully than I would have for sake of cleanliness and to just not mess up. And I'm really happy with that. Like, I'm glad I got to have those moments in a run like this where I was just able to breathe, catch my breath for a short period, and then continue with shredding this mountain to pieces. And this run was an accumulation of a lot of effort. The splits on this run were crazy, but my last run was 39 seconds slower than this run. And that's not an accident. This was a lot of work. And, I honestly had a lot of fun. Finally finding a game I can speedrun. I was playing a lot of Beat Saber. Got COVID. Can't really play Beat Saber. Terrible lung capacity. I resort to playing Peak, speedrunning it on my own seed, getting faster and faster. And then I switched to level 13, beat my PB instantly, start playing that a lot. I get the support of Frazier and Glacierz in my chat room, who are most definitely my two absolute biggest role models in this game. Um, like, I came into this community out of nowhere. I was just playing the game on my own. My friend bought it for me. We beat it together. Her and I beat it again. And then I just kept playing. I wanted to get the under 1 hour badge. I was working hard for that. Then I was like, man, if I could do it under 50 minutes or 45 minutes, that would be crazy. And I kind of kept going from there. And then under 40 minutes, then under 30. And then the 25-minute mark was hard. It was like hard to get into. And once I got sub 25, I switched seeds to level 13. Um, then I started playing level 13 a lot. I was recording it, I was playing it. I joined the Peak Speedrunner Discord. Kind of showed up out of nowhere. Started making some friends. Um, there's actually this soon after I joined and was posting a little bit about my runs. There's this group chat with a whole bunch of people in the voice channel, and it was open. And I was like, I'm gonna join this, crash the party a little bit, and I was most definitely welcomed in pretty easily. We just kind of started talking. Me, Fraser, Glaciers, and whoever else. Like we were just talking, and that was that. And then these people were my friends soon after that. I was streaming. These people were supporting me stream. A bunch of stupid stuff happened at the start of level 13, like my chain launchers disappearing. Like look at this crap. This has happened to me so many times. Like look at that. It just deletes, gone. This happened like 5 times to me. And I'm like, what the hell? This is crazy. And I don't know, it's fun that a bunch of stupid stuff has happened to me like that in this game. Um but yeah, my next real big milestone with level 13 was sub 20. That was a big deal. And then from there I got to 1809 pretty quickly from sub 20 just by playing a lot. Uh and at this point I had a little bit of a rivalry with Stu, and I beat him by 1 second, and then I kept playing, and he kept grinding, so I had a bit of that, and also all throughout this I had Fraser and Glaciers in my Twitch chat a lot of the time, so I didn't really have time. Keep in mind these people are the two goats, both former world record holders on level 13. Glacier with his 1627, Fraser with his absolute domination soon after that, um, holding world record for more than a month or two. And like, yeah, he just had absolute domination over this game. And these guys knew this seed, and they were playing it before me for sure, and had routed the entire thing and played it a lot, and like, we're honestly really eager to see some new blood come to this seed, which I think was interesting because I don't think anybody else, like, I think I'm the last person to start to run this game, except for this Polish guy on the leaderboard who kind of just popped out of nowhere. Like, there's this Polish guy on the leaderboard. Wait, not that guy. Um, where is he? It's like the 18-minute mark. Yeah, look at this. 5 days ago, he got a 1839. Just this guy out of nowhere on level 13. Like, that's awesome. Um, but yeah, it's just really great to get the support from other really good players. Like, I look up to these people. I still do. Um, their climbing is just so good. Like, these two players specifically, Fraser and Glaciers, like, their climbing style is just so clean. Like, unlike anyone else's, anything I've ever seen with this game. They just take this really hard and difficult game and make it look peaceful and easy and mellow and like a walk in the park, just climbing the terrain. They're equally delicate and aggressive with their terrain and how they play this game and the path they take. It's just incredible. And to have both of their support for hours and hours and hours and hours over weeks and months through my streams is just awesome. And it's just so nice to be able to go from just a normal player playing the game to really just be able to shine. And I was into real rock climbing. I was going to the climbing gym before I played Peak, and I was really into it. And I was basically forced to quit it due to some unforeseen circumstances, which really sucked. So I had a lot of pent up climbing energy, and Peak was that, like, it was like, oh, okay, I just like, oh, okay, this is it. And I just happen to be really really enjoy it. Like, I've really enjoyed playing Peak. It has not all been easy. Like, it's just a consistently fun game. The thing that's gotten to me is just the items re-rolling over and over. Cause like, listen, you run this game, you're trying to get certain items. You need at least 2 items in shore. And when you're starting out, 2 items in shore, that's like, oh, you struck gold. And then soon after that, you're just rolling for higher. Like, you want 3 items in shore, and then 4 items in shore. and then you want 5 items in shore, which would be great. So you can have like, and you need these items to go fast. You need to practice all these tricks to go fast, and you have to have a lot of tools in your toolkit for how to use items in specific scenarios, and a lot of fails, a lot of falling, a lot of but also a lot of shredding. And like honestly, like I have so much respect for my peers and the people who've really brought me up to play this game. Like honestly, I'm one of the last people to start playing the seed, but I feel a little late to the party, but not quite. And it's just really nice to be able to get to this level of gameplay and just feeling good on the terrain and playing. I actually didn't think I would get this far. Like, let's be real here. I didn't think that I would get to this level of gameplay. I kind of just had humble beginnings, humble speedrunning beginnings, and just kept playing and kept improving. And I'm not going to lie and say that I'm not talented. I am talented at peak, but I'm also pretty skilled, and I really like the game. And I'm definitely uh I don't know. I'm kind of at a weird spot at this point. Uh kind of calling it wraps a little bit. Um I've done everything I've wanted to do with this game actually. I'm not done playing Peak. Let's be real here. But I've done everything I wanted to do. Um pretty much. So sub 16 level 13, crazy pipe dream a few months ago. Like that would have been that was so out of reach. And then I put in the work, dude. I put in the hours and the work, and I had a consistent training schedule that I'd do on purpose, and I'd play during certain blocks of time on purpose. Um, and I was very dedicated towards taking rest days from this game. I just treated it like any other exercise. Do it for an hour or two every other day or every 2 days, and do the best I possibly can during that time so I don't get burnt out, so I don't get fatigued, and with some variations in there for how I'm feeling. Maybe I really want to play more, and then I'm fine with that. Or maybe I'm like, hey, I really need to rest. Like maybe I really needed to take time off. And that alone is the reason why I have the fastest time on the leaderboard for level 13 with the least amount of hours. Like everyone I know has way less hours than I do. I have gotten to this time with like 340 hours of gameplay time. Uh, Maybe 330. And like all my other friends have like 480. So like like at least. So I definitely really put the I definitely focused on the way I played this game a lot. Honestly, I didn't just like go for it and just like I wanted to play the best I possibly could with the best mindset and just feel good playing as much as possible. And that took work to just actually really structure this game like a workout, like an exercise, like that sort of thing. And it worked really well. And obviously going in the terrain, flying around, practicing parts that I sucked at, and there were definitely some times I kind of had to force myself to practice some sections, or it's like, hey, I just need to play this section over and over again for like 10 minutes, and then like I'm good, and then I'm way more confident on that section of the terrain, and it feels really great to have mastered level 13. Um, I am almost 1 minute faster than Chockler on level 13, which is crazy. I never thought I'd be faster than that. And I'm also faster than Frazier, which is my previous. uh, I say previous, but he's my idol playing this game. Like wow. Like whenever I saw him play this game, it's like I would watch him, and I'm like, this guy is on a whole nother level than anyone else in this game. Like he plays this game so differently. Like, dude, his oh my gosh, his climbing is just so good. Like, honestly, his climbing is so good. And very early on, it showed me like, okay, I didn't even know you could have this sort of flow with a game. Like, you know, it's funny he lost a second there. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised this video got to this length. I'm still gonna upload it for sure, but yeah, so I got sub 16, almost sub 1530, and sub 15 level 13 won't happen. Like, I don't think anyone will do that. We all know it's possible, it won't happen. But anyway, back to my goals. Um, Trios world record, squads world record, duos world record, first minute barrier world record. Those were pretty much all my goals. Sub 1530 was like best possible goal that I wanted, and I'm pretty much there. Like, I'm so close to it, and it would have been so easy to got to that point. Like, this is a sub 1520 potential run. Like, it could have been even better than that, you know, if I just got a few more items, like if I just got like two or three more energy drinks, dude, like yeah, that's sub 15. There you go. Um, but yeah, first sub 18 duo ever. Tenderfoot. I wasn't recording. Quarter was recording. We were in Tenderfoot sub 18 duo. That was hilarious. And holding squads world record with the goats and holding trios world record. Like, that's just awesome. Like, top 4 level 13. Like, that's awesome. Like, I'm very happy that I'm next to Mac and Fraser on the leaderboard. Like, that's just great. I don't really have much else to say. I pretty much covered everything. You know, that was my run. That's what it meant to me. That's what I did to work through it, and that's what, you know, I had some support. I had a lot of support through it. You know, Frazier and Glaciers, you know, they're the reason why I wasn't banging my head against the wall so much playing the game. You know, they really brought me, they turned me from a good player to a fantastic player. They helped me master this game, and there really is something to say. Poor is the pupil who does not surpass his master. That is a quote from Leonardo da Vinci. And I really think that came into play here, and I really respected that. Anyway, thank you guys for listening, watching, whatever, if you've gotten to this point. I appreciate it. Appreciate everyone supporting me to this point. And even the haters. I appreciate the haters. Just so I could absolutely prove every single one of them wrong. And thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Like, this has been me playing Peak pretty much. I don't I'm not gonna do anything better than this, you know? uh maybe I will, maybe I won't, who knows? But I think it's kinda wraps. You know, I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you very much. Y'all have a great night, afternoon, morning, whatever. Take it easy, y'all.